Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
Hi, Chief Justice. Ivor, darling, how have you been? It's good to see you. All right, well, Ivor, I'm moving on with my life one day at a time, okay? I'm not looking back, only forward. So, Ivor, as you know, heavy is the head that wears the crown of the Westerly Group of Companies, and I'm wearing the crown. So, I called you today to talk about some serious business because I want to take the group in a different direction when it comes to disability-related issues. And so I want you to head up a committee of CEOs that I'm putting together. You're going to be my head. You know, I trust you with my life. And I want you all to start meeting with that community, people from the community, to figure out some of their issues and how exactly they think the group of companies can enable them and help to alleviate some of the issues that they're facing. You know, and we want to make this a long-term thing, not an overnight. This is not a fad. This is about people's lives, Ivor. So yes, so that's it. I know Ivor, I know pigs must be flying. Dominique Westerly getting involved in a social cause. But that's okay. You know what my life story is, huh? So it's important for us. In the last few years, I've realized it's important for us to take that power and that money we have and not just invest it in Botox and Carnival. Darling, yes, cheers to the money, cheers to the power, cheers to the good that we're going to do together, Ivor. Cheers, darling.
Is a fact, strictly facts, and is that
I got the call from every school that, sorry, we don't think your son is ready for primary school, so we won't be able to offer him a place. And I asked them, what exactly is not ready? He knows his alphabet, he can spell, he knows his colors, he knows his numbers, and nobody could give me an actual answer. And then I started reaching out, trying to apply to more primary schools. And ultimately, we applied to 11 primary schools. We were refused from every single one. It was the 11th school that the principal told me that she thought Joaquin was autistic. So that was the only school that we actually got some guidance and some assistance from in terms of, that's why y'all didn't want him. And that was what happened with us.
It's a different kind of mind. It is but a little different than yours and mine. It's a different kind of mind. It's an old puzzle if you just try. You'll be all mine. The rainbow scene and a brand new vibe. You'll be all mine. 4, 3, 2.
I got a few contacts in terms of special schools that could accommodate his autism and would be able to cater to his needs. One of the schools I had an appointment all set, and then the person sent me some additional documentation, which included the fees. And when I opened the link with the fees, it was in excess of $20,000 a term. I called her and said, I'm sorry for wasting your time. I said, there's no way I can afford that, so it doesn't even make sense me coming to see really what you offer. And instead, I reached out in terms of looking at mainstream primary schools. I applied to the Ministry of Education to get an aid, which 3 years later we never got. And we did find a small private mainstream school that was willing to take him. And they were very, very helpful and very willing to work with him, but they weren't a special needs school. And eventually it reached a stage that his challenges were becoming more than they could cope with. So that was when we switched to homeschooling.
So social reciprocity or communication, conventional communication may be difficult because what a person on the spectrum may perceive and register as being important may not always fall in line with conventional social graces. So meeting eye contact, or remembering to say hello, or asking how you are, or just the subtleties of communication in everyday interactions might be difficult. So people may typecast a person on the spectrum as being rude or disrespectful, when it's absolutely not that at all. It's just that it just didn't register, or it just was not apparent to them. Another defining characteristic is that autistics may have specific areas of interest that they are absolutely quite knowledgeable, and they would be probably experts in their fields of interest, whatever they're passionate about. But because they are passionate about a specific topic, it means that they would be more likely to want to speak about that specific topic and not necessarily engage in topics about other things as well. So talking about a variety of occurrences in the environment, switching topics, transitioning, especially when they feel as though, well, hey, I don't want to speak about this. We were speaking about something else. Why are we talking about something that has very little interest to me? Might be very confusing to them, but also confusing to those who are around somebody on the spectrum if they don't know that they're on the spectrum.
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
That dessert was lovely. Eh? It reminds me of a little French cafe I went to when I was in university. There was a dessert, something like this, but it was, oh my gosh, it was decadent and fabulous. Just like me. Ivor, listen, here's what I want you to do. I now have a stipulation for this committee. I'm not going to ask it of you, but I'm asking of my CEOs, and I want to make sure that you enforce it, you know, seeing that you're kind of the law. So I want these CEOs on a monthly basis to start off by donating to this organization that I've been working with for a while now, called Cause and Effect. Yeah, it's www.causeandeffect.co. I just want you to make sure that every month, these scoundrels, yes, when paying lots of money, that they take something from their salaries and, you know, send it to Cause and Effect. They just have to go to their webpage and press that donate button. Yeah? They'll see something called a WePay link, and they just send the money. Thank you, darling. So you'll make sure you donate to Cause and Effect. I mean, them, yeah, you know. Thanks, honey. Okay. Cheers, darling.
It's a different kind of mind. It is but a little different than yours and mine. It's a different kind of mind. It's an old puzzle if you just try.